Let me see. Let me see.
Lynette, John sent one rose.
Woohoo! Thank you for the rose.
If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to donate to support what Dee Dee does. Sherry said you are awesome and professional.
Thank you, Sherry. Nice and quiet, right? Nice and quiet grooming today.
Mama G's out there.
Hey, Mama G, did you get the notification today? Did you fix your notification issues? What did you fix? Let everyone know in case someone else is having the same problems. So the other day we did this offline. Did we post anything about it? We already did a brush. Brush every day if you have a doodle.
Oh, the guard videos. Guard videos aren't done, but we got up into 2 guard.
Brush every day. Okay, so just now I probably spent 20 minutes brushing. I wanted to just double check a few things because him and his sister love to play and like make out and suck each other's ears and make them matted back there. So before we go to bath, I really wanted to touch a few things. But remember, I said brush every day. If you own a doodle, brush every day. If brushing a doodle is overwhelming for you, okay, if you're wanting to keep it long like this, not short like that, okay, this is half and half, long and short. Who could tell? No one said anything, but now that I mention it, I bet people are going to be all talking about it like this and that. It's been this way for a minute because I love the long. But he's so hot here in Texas, he has to have the short, okay? So whether you want to do short or long, but if you're going to leave it long like this, you have got to brush it every day. If you don't have time, if you don't want to, brush every day. Brush this today. Brush this tomorrow. Sorry, brush this back leg, this long back leg, the next day, day 3, day 4. Day 5, day 6, day 7, and start again, repeat, right? Say it with me, everybody. Count with me. 1, today. 2, the next day. 3, the next day. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 days of brushing, right? Chop it up so it's not too stressful. Yeah, you're the only one living with your dog, hopefully, you and your family. You're not caring what other people think, hopefully. It's your dog. If you work 2 jobs, if you work 3 jobs, if you work 4 jobs, if you are unemployed, if you are, your husband doesn't work but you do, you don't work, your husband works, you got 3 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids, and you are too busy but you want to doodle, keep the hair short. You still have to brush, but every every Friday, brush it all. Short. You want to leave it long? Brush. 1. Day 2. Day 3. Day 4. Day 5. Day 6. Day 7. Okay? So there's my tip to you. If you want to own a doodle, you want to own a big dog, you want to own a dog that needs brushing like crazy, don't skip it. If you skip day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, then in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then 2 months is usually when we get that call, like my doodle is a mess. 2 months. In 2 months, it will all need to be shaved shorter than this here. So don't do that. If you don't want the shave, otherwise, don't complain. Do a summer cut. I call it a short military cut. Take it all off. Why? Because you can't brush, you don't have time, you got too many kids, you got too many jobs, you're really busy, you're overwhelmed, but you can still own a doodle, okay? So, I checked everything over before I actually want to take him directly to the bath. I'm going to shave his pads. So, just because I can, I'm going to get my large dog upstand. He needs to get used to it because he's large, okay? And this is loose, so guess what he gets to do? Run around the table. If it's too loose, you need to tighten it. Where are you going, huh? Where are you going to go? Huh? Where are you going? Okay, come here. May I? Steady, steady. No, don't do that. No, no. Don't do it. No. Look forward. Look forward. You see? You see? Good. Good boy. No, that'll be the edge of the table if you do that. That will be the edge of the table. Yeah, I can't reach the 18 inch, so I'll just do that for a minute. I want to say I could actually probably use the XL, but can't believe it. Hey, no, no, no. Okay, no. Thank you. Okay, you can't turn around looking at him. Don't look at him. Okay, no. Good boy. Good boy. For some reason, that drill sergeant voice, when you get that sucker out, when you start using it, boom. If you don't know what I'm talking about, practice. Just because you have a drill sergeant voice doesn't mean you don't have compassion and love. You're looking around, but you're smelling stuff like you're trying to trick me. That's what you're doing.
What's that you put under the dog?
Dog upstand, this is a size large. If you end up ordering one at dogupstand.com, be sure that you measure to make sure, because there's a one larger than that and one smaller than that. Great for doodles, poodles, Bernese, mountain dogs, huskies, the big dogs that need to be supported when they like moving around like he's doing. But it doesn't happen overnight. This is our 3rd time using the dog up stand, so he's gonna get used to it, and it's gonna take some time. Like that. No. No. The reason why it's not even touching his belly, man. It's not even touching your belly. Let me see. And steady. Thank you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Good boy, don't do it. 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 Don't worry about what he's doing. I know you know him really well, but don't worry about what he's doing right now. Okay? Focus. Okay, focus here with me. Alright? I know you don't like me messing with your feet, but just focus. You just focus. Steady yourself. Steady yourself. Who remembers when he was a puppy, he did not like his feet messed with, did he? For some reason. That's the worst part of it. He's gotten better though. A couple months, he's gotten a lot better. He doesn't pull like he used to.
This dog still needs to be trained. He's still a puppy. Just so you guys know, he's a puppy. Big puppy.
Pretty good for a puppy if you ask me. Yeah. If we did this every day, we would be at a different place, but we don't do this every day. We brush every day, but we don't do this every day. All right, you guys ready to go to the bath? That's why we came here today, for you to see the bath. I can leave that on, take you with that. I might need this, I'll bring it with me. Pretty good for a puppy. Come on. Right here. Up. Up. Good boy. Up. Good boy. Very good. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this works out for us. This is new stuff.
Alright, uncovering now. Uncovering now.
Look at you. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. You're so handsome.
We covered the camera so we can change rooms. You guys are too much, man.
Oh, I do need to get my,
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna change that into, I'm gonna change that into my, that will turn into my, remember I told you guys when you use a brush and you wanna use one wet, that turns into your wet brush. So I'm gonna take my brush, turn it into my bristle brush into my wet brush now. And if you need this, if you have an interest in getting the tubs that I'm using, I would wait a couple more weeks as we demo other tubs. Yep, we'll be demoing tubs. And if you're local, you'll be able to book an appointment and come try the tubs out. So I want to know the best tubs on the market, and so I'm demoing a few different tubs. We have a few already here. So before you buy a tub, if you're wanting to figure out which tub you want, give me time to demo the tubs that I have in stock. I do sell, the water nozzle is sold out right now, but you can get on a back order list. Just go to myfavoritegroomer.com. I sell the hose that I use. I'm not talking about a knockoff hose that looks the same. I'm talking about the hose that I use, the nozzle that I use. There's a cover for the nozzle for the face on small dogs. That's awesome. We hand make those. And the shampoos, everything that I use, I sell. And I'm really picky. So I don't just carry all different kinds of stuff. I want to see that it works. That's up there, isn't it? So we could do yours over this one. Yeah.
Mama G donated 10, said, Didi, I just thank you enough for the help you gave me with pebbles. You're the best.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. She came in on was it a Sunday, you guys? Got her in on a Sunday. Listen, I don't know if you know me well. I do not get time off. So I just want you to know, I do not take a break. If I say I'm off, it might be because I'm doing something else, but there's no time off here. When you're running your own business, you don't get days off. Yep, even when I was out of town, you know what I was doing? Selling clippers. Yep. David would be like, are we going to get a day off? I'm like, no.
This guy doesn't have sores on his legs. Come on, guys.
Where are the sores? How could you even see him if he did? Don't lie on my channel, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that smells delicious. His hair is so thick. Does anybody have a doodle with their hair is so thick? His hair is so thick. Even the short side over here is so thick. Ears down.
They're asking if you sell the stand, the dog up stand.
Yes, we sell the stand at dogupstand.com. It's a product made in the United States.
1.5K.
Woo! 1.5K. Thank you, TikTok. Make sure you tap that like button. Welcome, TikTok. I love you guys out there. Make sure you double tap that screen if you're enjoying yourself. This is male Doodle. He's less than 6 months old right now.
We're going to have to go back and show them that walk-in dog groomer that we walked in California.
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
How nasty it was.
Yeah.
I'm going to post that for you guys. So follow the TikTok and I'll post the nastiest dog grooming place we've ever seen.
No, I wouldn't say that's the nastiest. I got some that
know,
beat
that was
that.
pretty nasty, man. There's mold all over the place. Like, look how clean this is.
Why, is someone saying something about it?
I'm just saying, they're like, people are saying like they've never seen a dog groomer before. So, like on here.
Oh. I'm not sure what you mean. Ooh.
Brandy sent a rose.
Thank you for the rose, Brandy. Let's get a dozen roses. there real good.
She
You
is
don't want to
using
get back
soap.
there real good. What I tell you to get a towel.
Brandy says, I've been watching YouTube for years.
Thank you, Brandy.
She's on TikTok
Thank you
now.
for joining us on TikTok. Okay, let's really get the soap in there now. I really want them to smell good. I want it to last about 2 weeks, so I'm using the same shampoo as I am conditioner. Okay, I want that smell to resonate for 2 weeks. Okay, so don't, if you're doing that, don't mix your peach smell with watermelon, even in your own human lives. How are you going to smell? I know I love to do it. I love the smell of that watermelon shampoo and that peach shampoo and all that good stuff. But how do you expect it to last long if you mix peach and then you come back with watermelon? That peach is just gone, isn't it? So make sure when you do your dogs, right, because they don't shower as much as you do they, every day? I hope not. Unless necessary, unless you got pee, poo, mud, things like that going on. Make sure that you use the same shampoo as conditioner so that that smell lasts longer. And right now what I want to do is I actually want to put it on his face and let it just sit there while I wash the rest of his body. So right here just on his cheeks. Okay, right there on the cheeks. Yes, on your cheeks. And right here maybe on the forehead. Oh my goodness, I love kissing your nose. He's pretty small with all that hair. Pretty small.
Paula just found you on TikTok from YouTube.
Thank you, Paula. How's that? How's that, huh? All right, we're going to come through and do some rinsing. Not all the way. I'm not going to rinse all the way. I'm going to rinse a bit.
Kiss the nose for me.
What's that?
Somebody said kiss the nose for me.
Right here, baby. Come here. Let's kiss your nose. It's like it's almost kissing me back. Come here. Just love you. Just love you. What? What? We do it all the time. Don't be lying.
Looking at me.
Don't be lying. We be doing that all the time.
One Mama G sent butterflies on TikTok.
Oh, thank you, Mama G, for the butterflies. You know I love them butterflies.
Temperature of the water, warm, just right.
Lukewarm, not hot and not cold.
If it was too hot, he'd probably have his tongue out. If it was too cold, he'd probably be yelling.
If he was cold, I think if he was too hot and too cold, he would be yelling. So I'm getting that conditioner all up in here. That's why with big dogs, I always tell you guys, get the gallons, right, with a pump. I would be out of my 16 ounce. It would be gone. Now, I've bought some shampoo before. Have you ever bought shampoo and you're like, ew, that's nasty? And you're stuck with it, right? So I've bought shampoo like that too. So I don't want you to do that. So I always recommend, if you get shampoo with me, try a 16 ounce first. And then if you have big dogs, definitely come back and get your gallons. And maybe even turn around and just fill up the 16 ounce that you used and just gift that. And then you're good. But if you buy a gallon and you hate it, but I gotta say, in all these years that I've been selling shampoos, all the shampoos that I carry, which is not a lot, I only carry a handful of different kind of smells. I don't try to carry everything on the market. I carry what I use, right? I've got to say, I've had nobody call me and tell me ever that they didn't like it.
Edited sound Virgo sent 34 presents.
34 present, thank you.
Shampoo is available on the website, My Favorite Groomer.
Alright, so now I'm going to take my brush and come through with this conditioner in the coat and just brush down. Real light, but just get that through the hair. You don't want me to? You don't want me to? It's okay. Be real light now. You don't have to dig. We already did all that brushing earlier.
You guys see good enough? Oh, is the lens foggy now? Is it? Does it look foggy?
No, it was.
Oh.
No, not to me. There's no steam.
Steam shower now? Steam bath?
Ooh, you're so handsome. Let me go to this side then.
Yeah. On YouTube, Tracy said, why is everyone going to TikTok? What's the difference? It's not everybody's going to TikTok, it's just there's people on TikTok, different people on
I think
TikTok.
in my mind, it's like different generations doing different things.
It's different people. It's not everybody from YouTube went to TikTok.
Yeah, they did not do that. And you don't have to go there.
Yeah, you don't have
We're
to.
still loading YouTube, so
Yeah, we're still
don't
doing
worry.
YouTube.
There's fun ways to donate cute things on TikTok, you know, for your fans. You can give a lot of different donations and stuff. Are you donating now on YouTube and you don't have that ability? That's different. They come across the screen different. Yeah, there's different content because it's shorter content.
Lily sent a rose.
Different angle because we have to have different cameras for different. We want to have different cameras. You don't have to.
Everything you see being used in the video is for sale.
At myfavoritegroomer.com. Support us if you're learning here. It's a veteran-owned Texas business. The Dog Up Stamp product is made in the United States, made and designed by military families. So you should be proud, you know, when you shop with me. I would be.
Brandy says she loves the tub.
Cool, thank you. Let me do a demo on it. What it looks like is not always how efficient it is. Right? Looks are a bit good looks, right? It's not always how the person behaves. So let me just do these reviews for you so you know. The ins and outs, what I love and what I hate.
Nobody special. Just go watch somebody else then.
That's good there. Hey baby boy. Hey baby boy, you're doing so good. Look up for me. Good boy. Good boy. Flippy eye.
What was the website again?
myfavoritegroomer.com. And it's a top search, just use your keyword brush or shampoo, that kind of thing. If you're wanting to try the stuff we're using today, definitely type in the rainforest smell so that you get exactly what I'm using today. I'll turn you around this way. Turn you around. Your nose is so big. I don't know, man. Your nose is so big. I just have to kiss it. I just have to. I just have to kiss your nose.
Oh, do you want that thing?
Oh, do I want that thing? No, I'm good. I got it all out with the water, your flea comb, you know. Yeah, it's all gone. My doodles have sleep on their eye daily.
Penny said she loves the tub.
I'll squeeze your ears a little bit. Squeeze this one.
How often do you need to groom doodles?
Brushing or grooming. So grooming, we brush daily. We do a haircut of some sort once a month. We do something once a month. We do the dremeling of toenails every Friday. You can do every day. Some breeders, like my friend Amy, she does it every morning. She grinds all the nails down for all the dogs she has. So it just depends on what you got going on in their hair as well. I'm gonna squeeze your foot here, okay? It's pretty wet. I'm gonna squeeze your foot over here too. Up, up. Good boy. Wanna do this last one? Wanna squeeze this one?
Where are you located? We are in the market for a doodle.
Fort Worth, Texas. You can check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Go down to the bottom, contact us, and send me an email. Did that hit your face? Did that towel hit your face? I turn you around? So when I bathe a doodle and I start drying them like this, pat drying, I don't do this. If you ever had curly hair, you want to actually pat dry down the motion you want your hair to go.
Somebody's asking how you would remove it, just mention it.
So I already kind of removed there wasn't very many sleep here. So you can come in with the flea comb here and take all that out daily. And if you get it wet in that area, it's simpler. Like get this real wet with the towel and then come through and pull out your mat or your sleep buildup on the eyes right there. See, he doesn't have any. Do you like that? So you can get your flea comb. I have a couple different ones on myfavoritegroomer.com. It's a flea comb, but I use it on the face more than I use it for fleas. Don't I, you guys? What is that there?
Is he snoring?
Oh my goodness, what are you doing? If you have a dog you love so much, he acts just like that, soft-spoken, kind, loving. Raise your hand out there, send some red hearts. I'll let you rest your head on my shoulder. You rest your head on my shoulder?
He's looking at you guys.
So, there's a lot of doodles, right, over the years and years that we have groomed together on YouTube that don't come in nice, right? So what are they doing wrong? They're not brushing regularly. They're not exercising regularly. Could it be genetics? Yeah, it could be genetics, but how do you fix it? Because you don't have to leave them aggressive. You don't have to leave them upset when a groomer comes in and does a haircut, right? But how your dog behaves with you, if you're brushing every day and you're bathing every day, right, or every once a week, if you're doing all these steps but your dog still is not comfortable around other people, that could be a problem. So keep that in mind. Just because your dog's great with you doesn't mean they might not have a problem going into a facility where they don't know anybody. So it's always best that a young dog like this, if he weren't my dog, I would have hoped that they would have come in as soon as they got rabies shot. They came in for a brush out only with a toenail trim. Not everything, just a brush out. And I'm brushing the dog and I'm combing the dog, right? And then a couple weeks later they come in again for maybe a face trim. And then a couple weeks later they come in again. And so if you're going to own a doodle with a lot of work, coming in for 30-minute appointments is better than coming in for a 5-hour appointment or a 3-hour appointment, okay? We're humans and we know, like, we can tell you, oh yeah, okay, I can handle a 5-hour appointment to do my hair because I can schedule it, I can prepare myself, I can use the bathroom, I can go eat, I can eat 2 hours before my appointment. If you guys are out there and you go get your hair done, right? But the dog can't prepare for that. So you walk your dog, and most parents don't prepare their dog for a 3 to 5 hour groom day. They don't go walk for an hour, make sure they're empty, feed them early in the morning, not midday. They don't do all those things. So it's always food for thought when you're going to take your dog somewhere and they're going to be there all day, that you prep them. Because more than likely, you'll need to check with your groomer or wherever you're taking your dog, you're going to need to check with them to see, do they even allow your dog to go potty? If not, if they go potty because they have to, remember anybody watch that live we did and he like straight peed right there in the bathroom, he had to go. Make sure you prep your pet so that they go to the veterinarian or the groomer and not full. They vomit, poop, pee, they're miserable, they're doing it in their cage, they're dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all these things before you go in for your appointment, okay?
Here goes a few Facebook stuff. Sherry sent 200 stars.
Thank you, Sherry, for the 200 stars.
Sean Tinsley said, is there a favorite kind of clipper you use?
Yes, I love the Andis 5-speed, and we are in stock with them. I have them at myfavoritegroomer.com. If you can't afford those and you don't need those, the AGC 2-speed that I carry has a kit, and then also the AG2 Plus. It just depends on what you're trying to do. and what kind of dog you're working with. So you can always send me an email too to make sure I point you in the right direction and we don't just get you something and then you don't even know what you're doing with it, okay?
Terry said, what kind of shampoo are you using?
Today we use you can find this, go to search shampoo at myfavoritegroomer.com at the top right, and Rainforest is the scent that I use today. That's what smells really good.
What did she put in the ears?
I just did an ear flush because his ears look great, but I just flushed them because we just got wet. So make sure if you want to get the ear flush, you can get two things, the ear flush product or the malicetic otic, which is on my website as well. Anytime you get water involved, you want to make sure you don't get water in the ears, but he loves to play and he may have gotten water in the ears. So just a preventative to an ear infection is flushing with malicetic otic or the ear flush.
Okay, is he all done?
He's all done. We're going to let him air dry. So come back in a couple days and we'll let you know. We'll do the grooming together. We might trim him up a little bit, shape out some things, shape his face a little bit more. But I like to let my dogs air dry. It's not stressful. There's not a big whopping blow dryer. Here, plug this in. I'll let him hear it. There's not a huge, if it's my own dog, we air dry. If it's not my own dog, you have to blow dry unless the dog doesn't allow. So do you guys want to hear the blow dryer? Like you don't have to. It's your own dog.
Oh, you want to see how he's going to react?
I don't know how he's going to react. And so we've never used a blow dryer on him.
Try it?
No, I don't want him to have to go through that. But we can. You can turn it on and I'll...
Without this thing.
Oh, just that? Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do a vote. How many, if I'm going to turn on this blow dryer without the directional, so this is a blow dryer that's just no direction, it's just open, right? This is super hot.
Yeah, that's fine.
The directional is it comes with it, so you put it on here and you direct the airflow, right?
The nose, let's just show it to him.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's down on the ground. So I like to use this one. This is my most favorite. It comes with a bunch of different kinds. I sell them on my website as well. And if I'm going to do a doodle, this would be the best dryer out there, okay? It's on my website. I only sell one dryer at this point. So we're going to do a plug in here. And I'm going to just see how he'll behave. But I don't blow dry my own dogs. And there's a reason for that. If you want to know, keep watching. Can I get it closed over there?
That's why I...
There, okay.
Hold on, stop. You're moving too fast. Like, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Oh, don't do that.
What's that? What's that?
He's like, huh?
That's low. That sounds low. What's this?
Oh.
I know, right? We're supposed to blow dry every dog out there. Your dog is getting blow dried at the groomer, okay? And if not blow dried, they're kennel dried. And I saw a video or a groom the other day with like 5 kennel dryers on the dog, poor dog.
And they normally stick them in a cage and dry 'em.
That's kennel dryer. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, the best part about being a groomer is that I never have to use that on him, ever. But you can't not, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't blow dry dogs, but on my own dogs, I never blow dry my dogs.
But how are you supposed to groom him if you can't even
I don't
dry
have to
him?
groom him all the way through, he's my own dog.
I'm saying if it wasn't your own dog.
Then they need to have come in every week, every month, every 2 weeks. Like, they have to come in so often that their dog is used to it. Otherwise, you cannot put the blow dryer on the dog. He'll panic and freak out and have high anxiety and be upset. And is that worth it? And that's why when I groom a dog and they do that, I tell the owner, I record it. It's live, or I'm recording it, and I show the owner, do you want me to keep going? And everybody's not gonna do that, and it's okay. Everyone has the right to run their business how they want. Like, don't come here telling me how to run my business when the thing I care about most is the dog. So if he's gonna panic and freak out and wanna jump out of the tub, no offense, but shouldn't we just not do it?
Yeah, but you, as a groomer, you have one job, and that job is to groom the dog. So,
I would like to groom the dog with as safe as I can. And if that means that we don't get to blow dry you because you can air dry, unless that owner is like, you know what, I'd rather go somewhere else where they are kennel drying my dog and that it is dry and then you can finish a haircut, or you can blow dry him all the way through, hold him over there, hold his head over there while he screams and freaks out, but I need you to blow dry my dog. If that's the case, then me and that client are not together, and that would be the last time I groom that client. I'm not gonna do that to your dog.
So you're saying, so every single dog has to get used to.
You have to come in often enough for your dog to get used to that blow dryer. Because your home blow dryer is not going to blow dry him in 20 minutes. It's not going to do it. It's not strong enough. So you have to use the force blow dryer, and he has to be used to it, which means if I wanted to blow dry him all the time, like those people who show poodles
They have to.
and show doodles, they have to stand there. He has to get used to it. You have to go through training, just like with the dog upstand, where this is our 3rd time using it. He doesn't love it, or he doesn't know it. He's not used to it. He's young. He's a puppy. So you're blow drying with a treat. You're blow drying with a treat on low. And you do that like every day. So it takes training, you know. And because I don't have to now, maybe we will do the training, because at some point we need him dry for grooming, right? But at this point of his life, I can wait. I can wait until tomorrow when he's dry and do the haircut, because I own him. He comes home with me. And so I don't have to push him through that right now, you know? Look how sad he is now. It's okay.
But if I was a normal client and I would bring my doodle to a normal groomer, they would force it.
They would
to
force it.
finish
How
their
many of
job.
you guys own, like, there's more of you than me, right? There's more owners than there are groomers. There might be some groomers listening to the feed. Put in your 2 cents. Just don't put any emotion and hate. Put in your 2 cents and have a professional conversation. So the professional conversation would be this. If I brought my dog to a groomer down the street, they would give me my dog dried.
They would
And
give
groomed.
you your dog groomed.
Groomed and dried. So if my dog was behaving like that, more than likely I wouldn't get a call that says your dog is not letting us dry. They would just have to dry him however they could, which would be a cage with a cage dryer on it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a video on temperatures inside the cage of a cage dried box, and it's very, very hot. So I choose not to own cage dryers all the way through my entire business, and it doesn't mean I don't want another person to make judgment calls for their own business. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you about my business. So a dog that's doing that, he's never been blow dried before, he's jumping up and down, he's jumping up there, he's about to split, he's about to jump out of the tub, we're not blow drying him. I'm letting him go home dry. And because I'm the owner, I can make that judgment call on what I want to do. But if you happen to, does anybody want to say anything about that? Go ahead. You want me to finish drying him even though he's jumping up and down and freaking out? I can promise you most of the time the owner would rather take their dog home and let them air dry. But most of us are afraid to just say that. Hey, can your dog air dry, or do you need him dry all the way? And then check this out. One step further. Let me take this just a step further. Most of the time, groomers don't do all the grooming first. They go to the bath first. I don't do that here. I do the grooming first. I do what I need to do first, which we did all this face shape up the other day. So we can, if you own your pet and you're doing some grooming, you can do a little bit every day, which is what I teach owners, right? But if you're a groomer and you can't do it every day, you have to do it all at once, then I'm teaching you to talk to the pet parent and say, I recorded this session, what do you think? Do you want me to keep blow drying your dog even though he's acting like that? And if the answer is yes, I have to put him in a cage and put a cage dryer on him. Is that okay with you? It gets really hot in there and it could kill them. Are you okay with that? And the owner gets to say yes or no. That's not your dog. You're just doing the grooming, right? So then if you didn't even do your haircut before the bath, then you're not finishing the haircut that day. So you didn't know he was going to behave in that fashion. So you could say, I can't finish his haircut unless he's dry, and if I can't blow dry him, I can't finish his haircut. So I need part 2 of your dog's session to come in a couple days. Will you be able to make that work? Okay, yes, great. Pet parents usually, there has never been a dog client of mine, pet parent, that said, no, you need to blow dry my dog even though he's acting like that. You need to roughhouse him and get it done. I've never heard that before in 18 years. Food for thought. All right, you guys, we wanted you to see the bath session today, and he's going to air dry. We will come back another time and do some hair cutting. But in the meantime, you may see female Doodle in for a bath. Like I said, if you own your dogs and you're doing all this work with them, then you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, right? Today we'll brush, tomorrow we'll trim, the next day we'll bathe. Today we'll brush, tomorrow we'll trim, the next day we'll bathe. So, and Fridays do the toenail trim and the nail Dremel. If you need any tools, check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com and say goodbye to male Doodle for now.
Pookie Puppy sent cake. Mama G sent 5 roses.
Thanks, Roses. Thank you, Cake. Are you happy? Are you ready to go? You ready to say bye-bye? You ready to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Ooh, yeah. Say, can you do it again? High five. High five. Yeah. Say high five. Yeah. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. Say high five. High five. High five. Oh my goodness, you're so silly. High five. High five. Yay. Say bye, male Doodle. Say bye. High five. You're so sweet. Is he not so sweet? High five. Oh my goodness. You gonna get a treat? I'll give you a treat for that one, okay? I'll give you a treat for that one, yeah, when we get down. Oh, I just love you.
Okay, you done here?
We're done. We'll see you next
Okay.
time.
Close this.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, TikTok.
Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Alright, let me go do this over here.
Say bye. Say bye. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Where'd he go, huh? Say bye.